NBC Sports, home of the Olympic Games, the NHL, Premier League, the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup, and Primetime's #1 show, Sunday Night Football, only on NBC.
It is a frigid Thursday night in Kansas City. The AFC West taking center stage. Derek Carr has the Oakland offense in top form during the Raiders' 6-game winning streak. But now they face Alex Smith and the arch-rival Chiefs, who can take over the top spot in the division with a victory tonight.
Do what we do. We're not letting up.
Division rivals, rooted in animosity. These AFL originals have been battling since the 60s.
What a season so far for Kansas City.
And now both are back among the league's best.
The Raiders are in first place.
Tonight, Oakland's high-powered attack goes against the NFL's top playmaking defense.
Goes over the middle, picked off.
In a fight for first place. Decades of disdain brought back into the spotlight.
We live for times like this. Now let's go ahead and dominate.
As the Raiders visit the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football.
This is Football Night in Kansas City, presented by Walmart.
Welcome inside Arrowhead Stadium. It's been the setting for the Raiders and the Chiefs since all the way back in 1972. And on a 23-degree night, it's the 116th edition of one of the NFL's most bitter rivalries. Speaking of bitter, it's bitter cold, but we are warm inside. Welcome to Football Night in Kansas City. Mike Tirico, Tony Dungy, Rodney Harrison. They only look cold, but inside they're ready to go.
No, I'm real talk, Mike. I'm cold.
You're real cold.
What you talking about?
We talked about the history there at the setup, guys. This takes us back to when we were kids, decades ago, when this rivalry meant so much. It's nice that it finally means something again, Tony.
No, it's a big game. I coached here 3 years for the Chiefs, and Raider Week is always huge. I came in last night. The taxi driver took me through every game in the last 25 years of the Raiders. He was so fired up, he couldn't let me out of the car.
Coach, I went to a restaurant, and the first thing they asked me, they said, who's going to win the game? I said, well, I'm not dumb, Mike. I said, Kansas City's going to win the game. They end up comping me some barbecue, and let me tell you, some of the best barbecue I've ever had.
Good decision.
And it's a very smart decision. We've all dealt with cold weather games in the past. We've seen these guys in cold weather situations before. Let's go to the playoff picture, because that's when it gets good. Final quarter of the season, right? Oakland's in great shape. They're 10-2. If they win out, they're the #1 seed over New England. Now, Kansas City story at 9-3. Win tonight. They tie Oakland, but they're 4-0 in the division. They will not lose a tiebreaker to anyone in the division. So they will be in great shape. So, Tony, when you look at this game, you talk about the importance. Maybe it's on the Oakland side where there's a little more importance coming in here.
Not really. I think both teams are looking at it the same way. And if I was coaching either team, I would say, hey, we can lay out an easy path to the Super Bowl tonight. We win. We've got a chance to set ourselves up to play at home, get a week off, get that home field advantage. If we lose, we'll probably play 3 games on the road.